Drive in Millersburg, Ohio. Right now we're following a covered wagon and heading uptown. I'm going to drive through town real quick so you can see it. Got to shift down a little bit. We're in the Jeep. So it's a nice day out. Just coming into town now. There you go. So yeah, thanks for joining me. We're in downtown Millersburg. We're at the square right now. We're gonna go on across and look at some more stores and things that are going on. So we'll go across as soon as this car comes through. There we go. All right, we can walk. So I'll turn you around so you can see the different things that are happening. So here's the Chamber of Commerce and Tourism right on the square. And that's nice. You got the Farmer Hub down there. Farmer Hub is an old newspaper that used to be around. So it served Holmes County, had a lot of the Holmes County news. Here's the Brickyard Tavern. They do different banquets and things like that. A lot of times they're open for lunch and dinner, same way as the hotel. Here's the Quilt Retreat Center. So if you have questions on quilts and stuff, the lady that manages, or the couple that manage the hotel here, are really into quilting. So they would be a real good source to ask questions. So over across is the Board of Education for Holmes County, and also La Palma Mexican Restaurant. You got Starlight Antiques and Gifts. Right here's the Hotel Millersburg. The doors are beautiful. There's a menu. Alright. Displays in the windows for the 4th of July. Alright, we're back to walking downtown again. Coming soonish, You Are Beautiful. So must be a new store that they're going to be putting in. They're working on it. There you go. You can see in there a little bit. Got everything all painted up nice. It's getting ready. Here's the Newtown Gallery. Got some artwork in the windows. It's always cool that you can walk up and just kind of push against. You can see some of the things that are inside. Yeah. Got some pottery and some sculptures over there. Yeah, you can see the sculptures over there. They're pretty cool. They're about fist size, a little bit bigger. There's some rugs, different rugs, and some artwork. So yeah, this is downtown Millersburg, Ohio. We're just walking along here, looking at the pretty flowers, the different things. Here's Curated Home Decor. So it's the next store that's in line here. There you go, you can see in there. Got some different home decor and candles and flowers and pictures and just all kinds of things in there. So those are cool. Move on down a little bit more. Cottonwood Shanty. So here's the cider press. It's a restaurant. Here it's open Wednesday through Saturday. Wednesday 4 to 8. Thursday, Friday, Saturday 11 to 8 and 11 to 9 on Saturday. So we'll take a peek in here. Nice little sit down area. It's good food, very good food. I think a lot of it's sourced from local places. That's one of the things that is their specialty. There we go. There's a cider press. Got the Mascot Syndicate, Pop Art, and Studios and Shop. So, but they got some curtains covering it up, so we can't look in. They got some pretty cool stuff in the window, though. They're open most Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 5. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the Sunday stroll here, checking these things out. Here's Nailed It, Beauty Boutique. You've got some different clothing, things like that. Jewelry, mugs. Yeah. Some nice religious shirts and things. Those are nice. Here's a jewelry store. The jewelry store has been here for as long as I can remember. So here, these are flying pigs for their garden art. Large pigs include a ground steak. Small pigs are just meant to be cute, it says. That's pretty cool. So it's been here for as long as I remember. So it's a nice store. The lady that runs it is very, very nice. So across the road is the Urban Farm Girl. Then you've got Thoughts That Count. You got Jackson Street Antiques and the Starlight Antiques and the Mexican restaurant there. So we're going to cross the street here. We'll look down this street here. The buildings they're beautiful. They're just the old style, just different brick and things like that. Well maintained, very nice. Here's Miller's Creamery. Ice cream and shakes. Caramel corn. They're closed today. But they do have excellent ice cream. It's very, very good. Here's the Antique Emporium. They've got a lot of antiques. Look at that. I'm trying to remember what that's called. It's something bake, like Bisque bake or something like that. The radios, they used to kind of predates plastic and extruded plastic. Got a lot of Beatles memorabilia, signs, things like that. Lots of different things. A lot of things bring back a lot of memories. Tricycles. So right across the street is there's public restrooms over there. It's also where the police station and town hall is. So both of those are there. Back on our little trip, here's the Village Toy Shop. Lots of different toys. Lots of different things in there. Some dinosaurs. Aluminum scooters. The old red schoolyard ball. It's got a bug painted on it. That's pretty cool. I remember back in the day, they always had those red balls, and those were for dodgeball. If you ever played dodgeball and got whacked in the head with it or your arm or whatever, I can still hear that echoey ting that when it hit you. But it was always a blast. All right, here's some more of the, there we go. Some more of the Village Toy Shop. There we go. So again, we're in Millersburg, Ohio. Just doing a Sunday stroll down the street. Just looking in the different windows. Just see what's let's give you a little preview of the different things in Millersburg. The cute little barn with a troll and a cow. It's a different combination, isn't it? So the rest of the way down here, we've got the FOE, which is the Eagles. Infinite Digital Solutions. So we're going to look across the road here. Creative Q and PVG. Broken Grounds is a coffee shop down here. It's very good. It's nice. I gotta get in there. I hear good things. So we're gonna walk back up the other side of the road. How's that? There, we'll give you a view of downtown. You can see the clock tower out the top there, up at the courthouse. Here's Trusty Woods, wholesale and warehouse and showroom. This is a newer store here, pretty sure. Hasn't been going too long. Some more of the same store here, the Trusty Woods. Not a lot to see right there, but nice little display. They got a couple nice little chairs out here. That's kind of nice. The village police office. Heading back up towards Courthouse now. Over here is public restrooms. It's always good to know. They're always nice and clean. I think they're open all the time. So we'll look at there's a PD. There's Miller's Creamery, the Antique Emporium, and the toy shop. Look down here towards out of town. Domino's down there. So everybody's getting ready to go. The green light just turned. So we'll wait till the other one turns. There's the jewelry store. Down this way is a hardware store. Some different things like that. All right. We got that green walking dude, so we can move on. So again, we're in Millersburg, Ohio. Hope you're enjoying the walk here. This is an urban farm girl. Kind of hard to see in there, and got some clothes and different things like that. Here's Thoughts That Count. We've got lots of stuff ready to go out. Here's Jackson Street Antiques. Says their hours are 10:30 to 5 on Friday, Saturday 10:30 to 5, Sunday 11 to 4. We just missed them. Other days by chance, it says. Here's some of their items. Bunch of slate. Old mailbox and pitchforks. Ball bearing folding bench. What do you think of that? That's pretty neat. The old runner sled. Starlight Antiques and Gifts. That's in Millersburg, Ohio. We're just walking the street here, checking things out, seeing what all they've got. Just looking at the different stores, the different things. It's just a beautiful day. Very, very nice today. There's the Mexican restaurant. Mariachi band, there you go. I think this side's pretty new. It used to be a bank, and even the vault is still in there, which is pretty neat. We'll get you looking back towards the courthouse. We're just walking past the Board of Education. Of course, the Knights, West Holmes Knights. This is the Board of Education here. So the Knight is the mascot of the school, the local school here. Sweet Tea Design. These do t-shirts and things like that. Let me know if you're enjoying the walk, if you enjoy these. I'll do them every so often. We'll look down around towards town here. Like I said, it's a very, very pretty town. You got the courthouse, you got the commissioner's offices and things like that. Got the bank down that way, a couple things like that. So down here is the Farmer Hub. Like I said, that was in the paper in the 70s. I think they were still in existence, I'm pretty sure, and maybe into the 80s. It's just a local Farmer Hub newspaper. There's Troyer's Sweet Shop. They're closed today, but we can peek in. Lots of chocolate goodies and things like that. There you go. This is right at the square where 39, 62, and 83 all meet. You got 39 and 62 that will go on out towards Berlin. You got 83 that goes to Coshocton and then also to Worcester, and then you got 39 and that heads on west out to Loudonville. Here's Three Feathers Pewter. Got lots of different pewter things in there. I don't know if you can see that over there. There, maybe you can see it a little better there. Yeah, different jewelry and handmade handmade trinkets and ornaments and things like that. Jewelry, rings and necklaces and all those types of things. Here they've got a display of Lizzie Mae birdseed. Oh, they must be selling it here. So Lizzie Mae is a place that is fairly close. We get a lot of our birdseed for our house there. And this is the HRC Harvest Ridge Construction. But they actually make the birdseed and sell it. They combine all the different seeds and things like that. So the birdseed that we'd always get was called floor sweepings. And it had peppers in it, and these little peppers, little dried peppers, and it had all different kinds of seeds and everything in it. And those birds just loved that stuff. But it had a lot of sunflower seeds and just lots of different seeds in it. I'm gonna turn you around here. We're coming up on Millersburg Brewing. Not sure if they're open today. We'll find out here in a moment. So this side's closed, but you can see in. It's very nice in there. Here's the front of the courthouse again. It's just very picturesque. It's also just peaceful. It's a peaceful kind of day. There, you can see that dude in the mirror. What do you think about that? Millersburg Brewing. It does say they're open. Oh yeah, there's some people in there. So then you've got Bags Sports Pub. They've got all different kinds of food and things like that. It's all good. All very good. We're gonna walk across here. Here's Bags. So we'll walk across the street here and go to where the old Millersburg Opera House is. So the Millersburg Opera House was an old building. It's been long gone. And actually the commercial and savings building on the other corner is built with it in mind. We get turned around here. There you go. Built around 1890. Millersburg demolished it in 1957. Yeah, had 500 seats. Also had like the firehouse in it and some different things like that. Just a big building, very, very pretty. Must have just been too far past saving. So we're gonna walk across the street here. Give you another look downtown from this direction. Well, we made a round trip down in Millersburg, Ohio, as I said. Just cruising along. We'll come over here towards the courthouse here. Yeah. Got the old hitching rails here. So you can come in, horses only. So it's nice and peaceful. It's a nice little walk around town. And I hope you enjoy it. If you did, throw a message in the comments down below. There's only a couple of them down there, so I'm glad you joined me. I've got some more of these coming. Let me know what other towns you'd like me to go to, whatever towns you'd like me to check out. But yeah, thanks for joining. And we'll see you again real soon. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because that really means a lot to me. Working my way to 1,000 one at a time. We'll get there. It'll take a couple of years, but sooner or later. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.